Actually been in shock. I thought, Errol Spence was a legend again, but how I felt in front of him just felt completely different.
At what stage did you think you had it?
Probably from round 3 onwards, and then I really felt like could stop him at one stage, but then again he knows how to bounce back. But again, he was on survival half the time. He was running around. I was touching him up to the body. I think that was a big difference. Every time I hit him straight right to the body, he was going, and sort of like me and him are the only ones that can hear that. And his body shots, they weren't landing. I was sort of catching. I was very well aware of it. My thing was to catch, shoot. That's what we practiced for the first 3 rounds. In my first, I've been dropped 4 times, I think 3 times in the first round. So my thing is, I get too excited very quickly. So I need to slow it down and be able to, take the fight nice and slowly. So that's why I was just like, think of defense first, and then the offense will go from that.
I think you had him in that first round. He was on wobbly legs on the first.
Was he? I don't know. I got to rewatch it, man. I don't recall. Oh yes. But look, he's still fresh. It could have been just a little bit off, but yeah, he was. What was it like? Yeah, I just sort of chased him. Sort of what I did to Jeff Horn in the first round, if you guys remember.
Tim,
Yep.
First off, congrats. It's a big name to have on your resume. Overall, how did you feel about the performance you had? Were you happy with what you did in the ring tonight?
No, I think I can do better. I think I need to let my hands go a bit more. I could have. I felt like I could have stopped him. I felt like it was there for the taking. But look, I'm pretty happy with beating a legend, Errol Spence, in one of the biggest fights of Australian boxing history. It's pretty cool. I don't think it's sunk in yet.
How does power feel?
Nothing. Like, it was strong, but like, I don't know. It was nothing like I've never felt before.
As the fight progressed, did you feel that he was fatigued?
Yeah. Yeah, I could feel it. When I was hitting him in the body, I could feel him really slowing down. And I remember the face he had during Crawford, and he had the same face. It was like bruised up, and his eyes were swollen. His nose was busted from round 2. The straight right was really landing. I was trying to mix it up from head body. I was trying to just get rid of his front hand and his jab, just one of his biggest keys. And whenever he come in for the body, he was sort of, his head's here, so that's why I wanted to land a nice uppercut. I feel like I had fast twitch muscles. He's throws more punches and sort of at that same one rhythm at all times. And that's what he's been great at, to break people down. But I was able to just beat him with speed.
We did get to see from ringside, but by chance, did you have a chance to speak to him?
Yeah, I did. I spoke to him. Yeah. Like, look, he's a legend of the game. I just asked him, actually, I go, what's one tip that you would give? He goes, stay patient. He goes, when you're not rushing in, you're very dangerous. When you wait, you're a very good counter puncher. And you've got very, very fast hands. Very reactive. So I think that's what made me win the fight. Even watching Errol in the previous fights, he's very, again, one-dimensional. He sort of doesn't have that. But I was watching Benavidez. I watched him against Ramirez, and Ramirez is the same. He throws a lot of punches, but then Benavidez, what he does was he was able to control it, be able to block it, use his front hand, front guard, strong guard, and then let go with crazy combinations. Sort of trying to get that.
Did you expect him to go to the body as often as he did?
Yeah, that's one of his biggest gameplay. He's very good at body shots. But the thing is, like it wasn't like he was landing, but I was catching. Like I'll admit if someone hit me to the body, usually the body shots hurt when you don't see them coming. Usually you get a couple touches to the head and then boom, out of nowhere you get a nice body shot. That's the ones that go and it takes away everything from you. But his body shots were like very consistent. But yeah, he kept hitting me here to the butt. So I'm pretty sore in the butt.
Which made his footwork to you in that first round? Did you like a left hook and stumbled? And
Then that's when I caught him.
yeah, and the balance was like big.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta rewatch it.
That take away at the time, you couldn't say he's unstable.
No.
What was it like coming back to Jeff Fennick after the rounds?
Honestly, I was talking to Jeff. His energy, his corner advice. He's an unbelievable coach. You know, I've never really like he's a big leader. He takes in charge, you know, and I felt like very comfortable with him. I thought it was going to take a couple fights to adapt, even to Jeff's personality. But honestly, after 2 weeks with me and Jeff, it just started flowing. I'm very blessed to be able to team up and partner with a legend like that.
Options now. Lara and middleweight.
Yeah.
Charlo still something you
Oh,
want to look
100%. Yeah, 100%. I would love to. You guys felt it, man. That crowd, that feeling, you know, like, man, you can fight on different stages around the world, but man, to come out to something like that, the fact that we're doing a lot of Aussie boxing history, like legacy defining type stuff, man, it's pretty surreal, you know. So, yeah, I do want to rest, but I do want to kick ass as well again. So,
Potential retirement before that last fight.
Yeah.
That's going through your mind. The nights like tonight sort of remind you why you love this sport.
yeah, for sure. But you know what? Like, I was nervous because there was like so much on the line. I woke up at 4 a.m. this morning. I'm like, oh fuck, mind's racing and all this type of stuff. What am I gonna do if I lose? You know, that's the type of stuff that goes through your head. Do I really want to do this for a long time and feel these 4 a.m. feelings? Do I really want this? But man, when you put 10 weeks of hard work and a lifetime of sacrifice, it makes it all worth it, you know. So yeah, I definitely need a little rest because I've been going back to back, 3 fights straight up. So, but yeah, I definitely want to make some super fights happen again.
Tim, a lot of people were saying that Fennick was going to help you with your mental game for this camp. How much do you reckon he contributed to your mental strength for the entire camp?
Very big. Very big. You know what? I'm just. The main thing was just to be happy in life. You know. Unfortunately, it was just too much going on in my life, and I'm just blessed to be able to, just meet new great people, and just work on what I love to do, and that's to train, fight, and do this.
Tim, I was not going to doubt him could be on points. What does going the distance against such a legend mean for you? Does it send a message about your toughness towards your overseas opponents?
What's that? Say again?
Or does it send a message about how tough you are going the distance against a legend?
I don't really need to show my toughness. I did it in the Fundora fight with my blood.
Tim, what were Jeff's messages to you in the corner? You said he doubled up.
Just his energy. His game plans, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. It was refreshing, you know. He's an idol, you know. And he's not like a pad holder. He's someone that looks from afar and like a Wayne Bennett type style, you know. And you definitely feel it. Well, I felt it from previous fights. I felt a big change.
Feeling pressure
No, it wasn't. It wasn't for. I was doing it for myself, you know. But man, Aussie boxing, two famous surnames collide against a legend of the sport, not just an Australian legend, a legend of the sport, and we got the job done. Where everyone doubted us, you know, we weren't supposed to win, we weren't the favourite. But yeah, put my back against the wall, and I always end up.
How much more satisfying is it having the win tonight after everyone was doubting you?
It doesn't really bother me, but yeah, it's a big FU to a lot of people.
Continue to be safe in the build-up that you wanted to retire. Spence and you were going to. Now that that's happened, he says going away. Do you feel? How do you feel?
Look, at the time it's not a personal thing, but it was just, that's what I wanted to do. You know, it's either he does it to me or I do it to him.
Did Brian Arnold have any words of wisdom for you before you put up?
He said to me a special thing. He goes, the reason you feel like this is because it's your night. It's a special night, it's your night, and this is why you feel something different. And that's what I felt, you know. Oh, was he here? All right, I wasn't aware. But my mate put a bet with him. I think it was 10,000, Tszyu Brown. So Tszyu Brown won 10K.
Thank you guys.